Peace, love, and light. Healing through inspiration. How y'all doing? It's outdoor. Outdoor people. I know it's been so freaking long since we've been outdoors. Freaking cold. It's snowing right now, lightly, but it already snowed. The ground's got snow on it. You know, it is the day of Christmas. You know, we don't celebrate their holiday. Our feathers up too. You know, we still got our feathers. American pride. You know, we're not just talking it, we're actually living it. You dig? You know, we're just thinking. You know, got a bunch of downloads. And actually, you know, as I'm staying here, and you know, I felt a negative. I felt this pale bitch's his energy, negative energy, just so much. As soon as she walked into the room, I saw her coming through the glass, and I think part of me felt her presence before she even entered. That's why I looked at the glass, the reflection, without even looking at her, and it was just, you know, no smiling, you know, no smiling, no fake talking, because you know, both know that just don't like each other. But you know, that pale bitch, she'll fake a high and stuff, but not now, you know, inconsistency, you know, with the hybrid. Anyways. But yeah, I was just like, gotta leave this room. Gotta leave this hoe right here, boy. And so, end up doing that. I'm watching somebody waiting for this store on Christmas, but it's closed. Yeah, I'm wondering if they're gonna get the memo. But as I was saying, we're thinking about, you know, the American brother, Dr. Sebi. And I say American because America, you know, his mother's mother is from Honduras. And, you know, Honduras is an American continent. And, you know, we've said this too, like, we love Dr. Sebi. We really love the healer, but it's like, what are the things that he did that was wrong? You know, one of the things is that, like, when he was put in the paper that he could cure sickle cell anemia, AIDS, and all these diseases, and, you know, he got sued, and then he had to go to the court for that, he got sued, and then he went to court for that, and then he had to fight his case, fight his point, prove his point to a judge. And his judge, what we can see on the film, is a pale European. Where does an American man have to seek approval of a pale European that he can do something, that he's done something? And that's an error already in itself. Us Americans, because you don't know what the definition of American is, we put it for you on the shirt at healingthroughinspiration.com/shop. Is a Native America applied to the originals or copper colored races here found by Europeans. Source 1828 Webster's Dictionary. That is what an American is. So copper colored. So why is it that us Americans, or an American man, has to seek approval seeking behavior to a pale foreigner on his culture, on his ways and his practices, that he has to prove something, and she has to be the judge? A pale European, a foreigner in his land, has to be a judge whether or not it is true or not, or even if it's true or not, whether they approve it or not. You see the errors wrong with this? They set the precedence, they set the tone. In many cases, you know, I guess, per se, he could have just not seeking their approval. I don't need y'all. I don't need y'all to say that. You don't need to, you know, FDA, like the FDA, they're not necessarily looking out for your best interest. For your example, you don't need, because they recommend you eating carcinogenic food, the FDA. they'll recommend you eating cancer-causing foods. They'll recommend you eating a carcass, a dead organism, cannibalism. Now we're talking into that. If it's FDA approved, we're talking about that. Huh? That's what they'll recommend to you? So these types of things, they don't have your best interest in mind. You hear me? So if we have these things where they have their labels and whatnot, and they're saying what's approved, because just because something is approved by them doesn't mean it's beneficial to the body. Doesn't mean it's beneficial. It's only beneficial and benefit into their interest, because it is all tied in and linked in a game of wicked corporations. And we're not against corporations, because we can have corporations in order to, manipulate in order to get wealthy financial wise. But they're wicked corporations in order to just help them. So that we don't have to seek their approval, because they're not looking out for our best interests. We have to look out for our own best interests. And if you think, oh, how could I say such a thing? I don't even think the Pale European itself is looking out for their own best interests, because they're sitting there trying to give a health advice for you as a whole, as an American, and they're not even really taking care of their health as a whole. Because look, why is it that they're not doing anything in order to cure them getting sick from the sun? Huh? Why isn't that? That should be the number one concern. What are you going to do from the sun? Huh? The sun's not going anywhere. They're trying to block it out, but it's not going anywhere. Ugh, makes me sick. Looking at something else, y'all. But I'll touch on that in a bit. You have this always trying to tell you something, but I think it goes with the old expression, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Are they checking themselves? Or are they just trying to wreck themselves? Or they want to wreck you because they're wrecked? But notice who you seek counsel from. Do they have the best interest for you in mind? You should have the best interest in mind for you. And you should get someone who has the best interest in mind for you. And if they can't relate to you whatsoever, and they're not trying to relate to you, and they don't really know, and what's this person's past? What's these people's past? How have they been acting according to you and according to your health? Anything pertaining towards the Tuskegee experiments, vaccination, autism, rapid rates? Just go back. It's kind of like the game of chess. In order to understand someone's future, you look their past. You look within their past. You guys know you want to book a one-on-one consultation. You can do that by DMing us on Instagram at healingthroughinspiration. If you're not following us already, go do that. Or you can just send us an email at info@healingthroughinspiration with the subject consultation, with the subject matter pertaining towards such. Links in the description, guys, for you guys. Right now for this C virus, you guys need to have a business, start a business. So we got a business course most definitely for you guys. There's a lot of lockdown and whatnot, because even though it's their holiday, it's a lockdown. It's lockdown. Stores is closed and whatnot. But if you wanted to generate some finance today, you can do that through your business. But you have to know how to operate it. You have to learn that with a business course. It's basically like a boot camp. It's a great course. But you got to be real focused. You want to make a change. If you're not serious about making a change, you're going to get the same old result. You got to do something different to get something different. That link is in the description box for you guys. Peace, love, and light. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, daily uploads, and share this too with who needs it, by the way. All right, y'all. Peace.